Live. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you in. I can't see you though.
You need me to click on that mug that say enter broadcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, go.
Ooh. Nice. There we go.
King.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
But we wasn't gonna get in there for a minute. Oh my goodness. My.
Hey,
There we go.
we know there's a way.
Now, there we go. What's up, good people? Y'all been waiting on this one. Just a little bit late, you know. When I have to get technical, everything goes slow. Okay. I am not that guy when it comes to being technical like that. But hey, we here. We made it in here. And I told y'all tonight I have a special guest. You dig? I got a special guest up in here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let her introduce herself because I don't want to mess it up. Dig? Go ahead and tell everybody who you are, what you're representing in here, and we're about to put it down for everybody.
All right. I'm on Facebook. As far as the group, you guys need to join the group if you're not in there, right? A Narcissist Anonymous 101. I got it right, Hario?
You got it right.
I got it right.
Empath Tribe.
Empath Tribe. All right. I go by Carol Warner on Facebook, and on YouTube, I am It's Show, but I have created this channel as of today, thanks to the King here. Thanks to the King, and this gonna be called Narcs Hate They Love Me.
That's it. That's what we're gonna get in here. We're gonna get in here and do it in. Hey, young queen, this is happy hour. So on happy hour, we listen to music and we actually have a drink. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody don't drink. Oh, you got her. You got her blue cup. You got her blue cup. Hey, everybody, y'all got your drink on there?
Toast.
We gonna toast. That's right. We made it through. We made it through this whole week. And there it is.
We walking.
Oh my goodness.
You gonna have them jams going on the other end, or?
Yeah. We're gonna do a little something. You know, I'm trying to think of how should we start it out tonight, you know. Start off with some. All right, we started out like this, y'all, because you know, it's a good week. We made it through. We had happy hour, and I feel good. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I feel good.
You look good too.
Well,
we look good.
We're gonna talk about, hey, we made it through another week.
Yep.
And a whole lot of us still dealing with that crazy knock, got him in the house and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna bob our head a little bit. I'm a two-step in my seat.
Go ahead. I'll do a little something too.
So how everybody out there feeling? Where y'all coming in here from tonight? Where everybody from tonight? Let's talk about where we at. Let's see where you're from. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm drinking. It looked like I'm drinking Tito's, but I'm really drinking water.
Really? Hey, I got both. I got a little Russian.
I can't take it. I'm just not a drinker. You know what I'm saying? I can do it, but it's just not my thing. Connecticut, Brooklyn, Sacramento, Minneapolis, Cali in the house, Detroit, New Hampshire, Louisiana, Louisiana. Hold up, Carl. You ain't even tell them where you from. You might have some people in the house.
I sure did. Jackson, Mississippi. Mississippi.
Mississippi, Canada, Massachusetts, Brazil, San Antonio, Texas, Delaware, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Washington, and Caicos. What it do, Turks and Caicos? Ain't this a time to be down there? Florida, the DMV, lovely peaches. There she go.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, people. Yes, indeed. That's right. Ontario, Trinidad. Trinidad in the house. Ohio. What's up, good people? Louisiana, Austin, Texas. That's right, Star. It's Friday. We're going to turn up a little bit. Ontario, Cali, ATL. What it do? What it do? What it do? Houston. That Houston up in here. Houston always come to play. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. I tell y'all, man. So tonight, y'all got anything y'all specifically want to talk about up front before we get to it? H-Town, Florida, Thailand. Faith Lewis from Thailand, man. Hey, Faith, I was over there last year. Thailand ain't nothing but the truth, y'all.
Look, Germany.
Man, in Houston. Angie Melody from Germany. All up in here. All up in here. Y'all want to talk about triangulation? North Carolina. Y'all want to talk about triangulation? We gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Stockholm, Sweden, up in here. There you go. Did we love triangulation and the new supply? Say you ready to get into it?
Okay, let's go.
They want to talk about the new supply. The stalkers, baby. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Say joint custody, huh? Y'all want to talk about joint custody? It don't matter. It's gonna be ugly. That's what it's gonna be. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is our Friday night get down with the get down. We doing our thing, you know, and we're gonna take a couple of breaks so we can do our two-step and stuff like that. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna make it fun because everybody try to make this like we some depressed people and we, you know, this, that, whatever. We having fun right now. It's quarantine and we having fun though.
We are the party.
Tell them again. Tell them again.
Yeah.
All right, so, you know, Shelly, happy birthday, Shelly. You know, we're gonna start recognizing everybody on their birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, turn up.
What's up, Ivan? Shay.
Oh, that's my guy there, Ivan.
Shay said she think her ex knocked riding past her house. Well, you know, I'm gonna always touch on the new supply for y'all because I think that's the biggest impact on everybody up in this camp. Everybody everywhere. That new supply. First of all, let's clear something up though. There is no such thing as a new supply. All right? No such thing as a new supply. It's a supply that has been promoted. They done pulled the one of their supplies off the bench and just gave them a promotion. That's all. That's all it is. You know, they just a newly promoted supply. But that supply, most of the time, that new supply, by the time you find out about it, that supply been there for about a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Something depending on how strong their game is, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might have been somebody that was there before you.
Right.
So and again, it's just all about you just finding out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, Carol, tell them about your experience. What you know about the new supply?
They've been around the corner. You probably never knew that they were there. Probably never paid attention because you were so in tune with the narc, so in love with the narc. But they're not new, just as Hario stated. They've been here. They've seen us come in. They've seen us come in as the new supply. That's real talk.
There you go. I mean, it's really just that simple, people. It's I think it's one of the reasons it's so painful to people, though, is because at the end of the day, you were trying to have a real compassionate relationship with somebody. You thought that y'all were there on truthful terms, and you know that narc is not there for that. They are there to destroy. They're just body collectors.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that's really going to be about with them is, you know, they're just going to put you on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And when they pull this other promoted supply, they're going to pull them off the shelf.
Right.
Them into the situation.
Right.
And they just playing with them for a little while. That's all it really is.
Right.
You know, they're just playing with the supply right here. They always, okay, hey, Carol, tell them about this. Tell them about it. Do they always come back? Have you noticed? Do they always come back?
Can't get rid of them. You can't get rid of them. They're going to triangulate you with that new supply. Right? Right, Hario?
Every time. They're going to always bring you back in there. And it's always going to be a situation where, you know, they done mixed you with them, mixed them with other people, but they're always going to bring it back home. If you were the main supply, you're not going to be able to get rid of them people.
Nope.
You know, you're not going to be able to get rid of them. You know, that's just what it is.
Right. And it's hard to find a good supply. It's hard. It's hard to go out here and get a good supply. Not one doing it quite like you were doing it. You set the focus. You set the tone. It's hard to go out here and get people to pick up their dead weight, the things that you were willing to do when you were with them.
That's right.
Hard.
That's right. That's right. You know, and you know what else? Since we already there, you know, let's just get right into it. You know, one of the main topics that we're gonna talk about tonight is we're gonna talk about something that maybe everybody hasn't seen this, but it's just a little different. And we're just gonna talk about a few things that the narcs do that are different from what we're gonna call empaths or normal people. Mm-hmm. You know, like when they have a crisis situation going on in the family. We want to talk about tonight. We're going to touch on how a narcissist deals with things like a death in the family or somebody being really sick in the family. You know what I'm saying? If any of y'all have dealt with that, you know, how different it is with them, you know, and I'm going to say, I know my personal experience with that was, I know one experience was when my father was in the hospital. I just remember being there and, you know, I think he was at stage 5 cancer and it was pretty much a wrap, you know, and, you know, his organs had started shutting down. And I know this was our last conversation. Me and my dad is on his deathbed. Okay. We having the last conversation we ever going to have. I want y'all to get this. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to feel this because this, I'm going to tell you, if you're around a narcissist and that narcissist, you know, is near you and you in a situation like this, you better expect the absolute worst.
Mm-hmm.
I was with my dad you know, and my ex-narc was right there. And I'm talking to him, and she noticed that I was about to start crying. This is the last conversation I'm having with my dad. Okay? And truthfully, he wasn't really mentally all the way there. You know, he was like, you know, if you've ever been around somebody before they passed, if they had cancer, then you kind of know when they have their eyes, they had this glassy eye look, and it's like you could tell they have kind of checked out. They may be able to communicate with you, but they're not far away. She saw that I was teared up, and she walked over there and said, "No, hold it. Don't let them see you cry." And I was just like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm talking to my father. What the hell is wrong with you? I could not believe it. That was one of the situations that absolutely stunned me. It stunned me because I could not believe she just had to interrupt that moment. She had to interrupt that moment. And she said, "Don't let them see you cry." And I'm thinking, why? He about to die. But why does that concern you? It was like, man, and you can't go back and forth. I couldn't turn it. It was a way of turning the situation like my empathy for my dad.
Right.
It was like she wanted me to give it to her at that moment. Like, no, don't show it to him. I'm telling y'all, man, these people are wicked on a level you're not even ready to deal with. You're not even ready to see anything like that. Woo! And we had other situations, you know. I remember just seeing like when I remember her parents died. I just remember how being at the funeral with her parents. No, I mean, literally no tears.
No emotion.
I could not believe it. And I sat right next to her. No tears. I was like, man, and it didn't really hit me, you know, because it was just different.
Right.
You know, but it was like, hey, you know what? I just don't know what impression to get from them. When you're dealing with like a family issue or something like that, you know, they are not, you're in a situation where you really need them to back you.
They're not going to be.
Man, you're not going to get that.
Don't count on it.
You're not going to get that.
Don't count.
Hey, Carl, what you got? Let them know what you know.
Look, the narc that I was with, and I was with a female narc, a covert female narc. This is a therapist, okay? This is a master. She has a master. She's a therapist. She coaches. She helps people deal with anxiety, depression, suicide, all of this kind of thing. And her fiance, before I met her, like when I first met her or whatever, she was telling me that I just lost my fiance. And this is when we first got together. And of course, she was saying, this is the ideal guy. I loved him. He gave me anything I wanted. We were going to be a family, you know, and it hit her hard when she got the phone call that he had passed. But over time of me getting to know her, the truth came out, and she started saying, I did my fiance wrong. I cheated on him. I used to make him give me money. I probably killed him. I probably drove him into a heart attack.
Whoa.
That's what she was telling me. And I think she had forgotten that we had that initial conversation, that this was the ideal guy. And now we are talking about, you killed him? So when he died, she kept saying, you know, he died in like December. And you know, October, November, December, toward the end of the year, you know, when the holidays come, They are the most depressed people you can ever. They just ruin. And so she said, every year at this time, I'm gonna be depressed. And I'm thinking, if I'm gonna be with you all of my life, you mean to tell me every year at this time we have to be depressed? Like you gonna mess it up for me? You gonna mess my Christmas up too? You're not gonna ever get over it?
Yeah.
And she made it all about her. You know, why did God take him away from me? And I said, well, what make you think that God took him away from you? He had family. He had mom, you know, a mother, nieces, nephews, and all this. What made you so special to where you think that God took him away from you? And she would always find a way to shift the energy and make everything about her, put the spotlight on her. Even when it came to her niece passed at like 1. The little girl was 1. And she was a vegetable when she was born. And the doctor had told them that the baby wasn't going to live to see the age of like 2. So when the niece passed, her son called me one night and he wanted me to come home. He was asking me when was I going to come home. Because I was away. I had just started another job and, I was away. I couldn't just drop everything and go, but he asked me when was I, when you gonna come home? And when he was asking me this, I heard somebody in the background saying, "Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me?" And I said, you're gonna have to go to another part of the house because I can't hear you. I can only hear somebody in the background. And he went to another part of the house. And I said, who was that in the background? He said, my mama. I said, how's your aunt doing? And he said, she's on the couch. She's in her phone. She's on.
Wow.
As if when the baby was living, you actually cared for the baby, because she did not care for that baby. She did not want the baby over. She didn't want to, when you have nieces and nephews and their kids, especially females, women, we want to keep the baby some and keep them overnight or whatever, babysit them. She didn't want to do any of that. She made every excuse. I got to go to sleep. I can't be up at night. She didn't want to have anything to do with that baby. And when that baby passed, all I heard was, why me? Why me? Why me?
Wow. Woo, man. You see, you just hit another trigger for me, because I remember very early on, in my situation, he had a child and he was a preemie. He was like 3 months early. He was so early that he hadn't developed enough for him to live anyway, to be honest. And I just remember before, around the time she actually got pregnant, it was chaos. It was chaos, So I just remember my mother calling me saying how, she had called my mother and told my mother, I don't want to have nothing to do with this baby. And when I have it, y'all can have it. And she hadn't even met my mother yet. And my mom was like, what in the hell are you dealing with? What are you doing? Who is this woman? She didn't even have this child. And she's telling me she's pregnant and we can have the child. And then when he died, by that time, of her having him, and she had him at 6 months or like 5.5 months. And I just remember, how at that point I was at the doctor's and I remembered it. I remember, how, somebody was telling me, my seed, that I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And I just didn't take that lightly. And when he passed, my mom was there too. And I was there, she was there, I think her sister was there. But I remember me and my mom, I was consoling my mom. I wasn't consoling her because we didn't have a good situation. It was terrible. But nonetheless, I mean, we were married at that time, and it was terrible. It was war. But like I said, when the child died, they just turn the acting skills on. But before the child, when they're pregnant with the child, before the child comes, everything like that, it's a totally different situation.
Right.
I mean, and you touched on a couple of things in there. As a matter of fact, I made a video this week about, like, when you were talking about the situation for the holidays, birthdays, anniversaries.
They F that up. They not.
That's going to be a disaster.
Don't
every year. The best you're going to get
mm-hmm.
when it comes to holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, you might get something that's just normal. You might have a day where it wasn't chaos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might have that.
Right.
But as far as that dreamy, you guys got together and it was just dreamy and everything was lovely, and man, you can cancel all of those hopes and dreams right there. You can forget about that. No, that's not going to happen. And I'm saying, I tried enough. I had enough years in that thing to know that, this is what you get.
Yeah.
This is what you get.
You hate to see it coming. You hate to see Christmas and all of that coming because
you do.
You know what's up.
You do. You like, man, something crazy. I mean, honestly, you get, if you're a festive type of person,
right?
Usually, an empath is somewhat festive. We want to have the house decorated for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and you want to have this warm, fuzzy feeling and stuff like that going on. And when you with a narc, man, you just like, whew, I just hope don't nothing crazy kick off with the family around. Like I remember one year that she tore the Christmas tree down. Woo, good God.
Do you notice that they tend to be so hellish when there's family around and when they're close friends around? They really, really show out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how they show out when they friends and when there are people around. Woo.
You can't be.
Thank you, Leisha. Appreciate you. Let's talk about how when their friends come around, how they show out, the attitude, how everything changes. Everything all of a sudden, y'all can be a power couple when their people are around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna be flawless.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be seamless when their family is around, their friends are around.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, you know what? Even talking about their friends, that friendship thing, man, I tell you, I used to sit back and watch how I could not believe how a narc plays their friends against each other, just like they play, their romantic partners against each other. It's the exact same deal.
Mm-hmm.
Friends are playing for position. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna be the best friend?
Who's gonna be the best flying monkey?
Who's gonna be the best flying flunky?
The flying flunky.
Real talk. Right. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. They really, just like with their romantic partners, everything with a narc is triangulation. They're going to always, with their friends, even with their children, like you said, even with the children, everything to a narc is a prop. If that child is doing something, then that narc is all in. They all behind them. They backing them. Mm-hmm. But if they're not,
they have nothing to do with them.
They not having nothing to do with them. They shun the child, play the children against each other. I mean, they cold with it.
Yeah,
They cold with it.
the one that I was with had 4 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 were hers, and 2 were just in her custody because they have to have that image or whatever,
Right.
for
Right.
people taken care of and all that. That's with the mask on. But behind closed doors, when that mask came off, the kids were fending for themselves. They look. I remember kids saying, "I'm hungry. What are we gonna eat?" It's some canned food in there. It's some noodles in there, and to be sitting there ordering food off a waiter just for herself, or the live DoorDash and all this just for herself every single day.
They're not tripping off their kids at home. Like they really are not.
They're not.
They really are not. And
They don't care.
they are dirty, man. They are dirty.
They don't care. And the poor kids, they.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Mario.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. LW said always messing up the kids' celebrations. Ooh, they gotta have all the attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. They're gonna interrupt it on some level.
Mm-hmm.
And then what if it's your birthday? Let's talk about that.
What birthday? I haven't had one of those in a while. About what?
Ooh, man. I tell you, I remember one time
Mm-hmm.
one time in 25 years, I remember one time my ex-narc had a party for me. It was an invite to this club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, okay, just invite some of your friends or whatever. And didn't really tell me what club it was, because surely I wouldn't have picked this particular club.
Mm.
It was more of a, it definitely was sketchy. To say the least, it was a sketchy spot. Did she know? She never heard me talk about the spot before. So she knew I wasn't really messing with a situation like that. But nonetheless, she's inviting everybody. Anyway, we get over there and I'm like, man, what you got me in over here? I mean, it was a few different birthday parties there. And it's like, how you gonna have my birthday with all these other people? I don't even know these other people. And then on top of that, these 2 women got to fighting in there and threw the cake, turned the cake upside down. Man, I was like, Joe. Man.
It's always a catch.
That was my one birthday party. Woo, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's always a catch. There's always a catch.
Yeah, man. Stay hungry. Appreciate you. It's always going to be a catch. It's always going to be something. They're going to push you down. Your day is not important. They got to figure out a way to turn your day into their day.
Right.
It's always going to be something, some type of way, Christmas. If it's not focused on them, you're not going to have a good day, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a good day. Real talk.
Real talk.
But you know what? We made it through all that. We made it through all of that, y'all. And at the end of the day, man, look here. I ain't mad with none of them. I ain't mad with none of them. At this point in the game, we made it through. Let's just keep on winning.
Right.
We're on the other side now.
Right.
We just here now to help school everybody else that was stuck in that craziness.
Right.
Whew.
Toast to it.
Go ahead.
Toast to the good life.
All right, well, look, y'all, I'm old school. So, y'all want to hear some new stuff? Y'all got to request it, because, yeah, I'm old school over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and play a song so we can two-step a little bit and what's her name? What's my girl name? I think we'll listen to some.
What you got?
There we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. It's Friday, and we're gonna toast. We'll toast.
Yeah.
We made it through another week, y'all. Woo! Nothing like getting it in.
Not party.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, this week was a little rough too. It was a little rough. I was having fun this week, but man,
What happened?
twists and turns in there I wasn't all the way ready for. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then look at this. I guess we started a little late tonight because I was like, dang, it's already 10 o'clock.
You need to play that video.
So it was a long week. Yeah, man. That's right. The group chat. Well, I gotta send you the link. I gotta send you a link, Star. Yes, indeed. And I'm about to start doing some group chats. You know, I had a situation set up with some Zoom things, and it didn't really pan out the way I thought it was going to. So I decided to revamp it. So I got something coming up. I'm gonna announce it next week. You know, we're gonna get these group sessions started. You know.
All right, now, Ken.
What music y'all listening to? You like that one, Valerie? That's right. We're gonna do some old school. And you know what? I wonder, you know something, I got a question. I wonder if the new age, even though I know the kids are going through it too, but I think they're dealing with it a different way. You know, like the teenagers and stuff. I wonder how they deal with narcissism.
I know one teenager, a 13-year-old, one of the children, and she's turning into a narc.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's turning into a narc.
Man, it's contagious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is contagious.
Crazy.
Y'all got y'all drinks. What y'all drinking on out there tonight? Anybody? Champagne, wine. What y'all doing? Woo, man.
Man, we made it.
Yeah, man. It's been an incredible week though, y'all. You know, Mountain Dew, ginger ale. There you go. There you go. See, I ain't the only one.
Angie, wine.
Woo.
That's the wine and wine.
Started show off at school. Cherry Coke, Hennessy, water, White Russian. Woo. Pussycat says she at work. I feel you. Grape therapy, wine. There you go. That's right. Somebody got that gin. Slade got the gin. Say what? Gin, tequila, Black Label, Jack and Coke. Somebody got the Julio in here. Got the Julio. We're going to dance on this next song. When we get to the next joint, we're going to dance. I want everybody to get up and dance a little bit. Because you know what? Because ain't none of the happy hour spots. Oh, you can't even get your little dance on, at your happy hour spot on your way home from work. You know, this thing crazy out here. We dealing with this COVID. Got your malt. That Henny. Everybody love Henny, boy. Anybody got any white Henny? You got your wine. Dolce Ortega.
White Henny.
Music. We're going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up on this next one. Matter of fact, I got a joint that's from the DMV. y'all gonna have a party joint. It's an R&B artist, but this is a DMV style. That's what we're gonna rock on this next one. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how we do it in the DMV. Yeah, we got a home team. We got a home squad of just our own original style music right here in DC, and that's how we do it. We get that. Yeah, but back to the White Henny. Yeah, White Henny from the island. You got to go get it from the islands too.
That's too fancy for me.
Yeah, you can only bring it back from when you go out of the country. They usually sell it. So you know. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Lord, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna tell you. And as we were talking about that, you know, I was thinking about stuff like how sometimes, like when you want to travel and vacation and stuff like that, you know, it just brought me to a thought that, you know, I remember all the time being scared. I was always scared to go on vacation, you know, with her, because it was like, I ain't feel like going somewhere and be like, I got to deal with this craziness out of town too. Like, nah, man, I want to go somewhere and it be festive. So I would always take my kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every vacation.
Right.
Because I felt like, okay, if the kids are there, you know, I ain't got to worry about too much showing out. Plus, you get to have fun with your kids. You know what I'm saying? But man, when you start doing it, you know, by yourselves, the fortunate side of it was, I think the couple of times that I did, it wasn't so bad. You know, it wasn't so bad. What's up, Barbados? It wasn't so bad, but it wasn't what I would call a great experience either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because when you're dealing with that type of person, it's like you just they don't really know how to go somewhere and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? They're used to showing out, and that's a good time to a narc.
Oh yeah, dysfunction.
There you go. There you go. They don't really do well in a place where, you know, at a time where you like, you know, let's go have fun, and just like all the other normal people dancing and having a good time together.
Right.
They can pretend a little bit, but they still got to show out. They still have to outshine you. They gotta get that attention. You know, whenever you go somewhere with them, it's going to be about attention, and also it's going to be about them hunting for new supply.
Yep.
They are always hunting. And this is another thing. You know, when you find yourself with them, oh man, learn these things. I'm telling y'all the hard way. You can be with them, but they're always going to still have ways, you know, with that cell phone, they're going to still be talking to their supplies. And even if you guys are on a trip together, on a vacation, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're still going to be contacting. They're still going to be texting. You know, they're going to be creeping to the bathroom. They're going to be creeping to the bar. They're going to be creeping out. You know, hey, I just need a walk. You know, some time alone. They're going to need that. They're going to need a space in that time, in that vacation, where they can be by themselves and they can run to their other supplies and tell their other supplies. Another thing, you know, y'all ever noticed that the narc don't really sleep like you do? They don't sleep like normal people. You'll sit there, they'll wait for you to go to sleep.
Yeah, they will.
They wait for you to go to sleep so they can continue, you know, okay, now I can get it in. You know, she sleep or he sleep or whatever. But they are never going to stop doing what they do.
They don't. They be so tired, so late, so drained all the time.
Yes. Wow. I didn't think about that till you just said that. They're always tired. And you know what? They tired because they want to run somewhere by themselves so they can get away from you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get away from you just so they can do their little creep moves.
What to do?
And this is the thing. They dogging you.
Yeah,
They straight dogging you out when they sitting right there.
right
You
there.
sitting there right, laying right next to you, texting the person, damn, I wish you was here. I wish this was you laying next to me here on this vacation. After they done begged you to go with them.
Right.
Man, people.
Hey, look, the one that I was with when she got married, the night she got married,
Mm-hmm.
she was on my FaceTime.
For all of y'all that thinking that the narc got married and they happy, I just want y'all to listen to this lady right here, and she's telling y'all, you know, and let's touch on that subject real quick. A lot of people don't think that their narc will cross over and into a same-sex relationship.
They try sexual. They try anything, living and breathing.
Come on. Let's make it plain. Let's make it clear for them. So many people don't believe that they won't do that.
Yes, they will. They don't have any standards. They don't have any morals. Just whatever it is, living and breathing that they can get to, that's what they're gonna do.
That's it. People, they jump in the fence.
Real
They
talk.
jump in the fence.
Real talk.
Sometimes, hey, look, ladies, sometimes that fella that he a little too tight with, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they getting it in. And fellas, as you can see, we got a lady right here that's telling you
I'm telling you,
on her wedding night,
on the wedding night,
the honeymoon,
no honey.
and
She's
y'all think that they got married and went off and
Nope.
paradise.
She said she was mad at him at the wedding. She was mad at him at the wedding. And I said, you on your honeymoon, you supposed to be doing what newlyweds do. You know, you on my FaceTime, you calling me throughout the day, every minute on my FaceTime.
On the wedding day?
Wedding day. She invited me to the wedding.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't go, but you know, that's kind of sick. I ain't gonna just go, but
So she wanted her other supply at the wedding.
at the
She
wedding.
wanted to triangulate at the wedding.
The wedding.
People,
That's crazy.
you cannot make this up, people.
Right.
You cannot make this up.
It's crazy.
You cannot make this up, man. Oh my goodness, people, you cannot make this up on the wedding day. And I'm saying that because I have talked to so many people that have been married. Oh, I'm sorry, who have gotten discarded by the narc, and the narc done ran and got married, and they swear they are so happy in their pictures. Was she smiling in the wedding pictures?
Oh yeah. Her smirk. If you know her, you know that was a smirk. But if you don't know her, on the outside looking in, it looks like a smile. You see what I'm saying?
Whoo.
But
Yeah.
like not just calling me. I'm talking about FaceTime. Like here
FaceTime. She like, I need to see my baby.
it was crazy.
Whoo. People. For everybody that thinks that it's just roses, rose petals, and champagne, and they living happily ever after somewhere. For all of y'all that think your narc went to the next person and they just all in love and can't get over their new boo.
Not happening.
People, we calling these jokers out. We calling them out. We are calling them out. There it is. Look, she just laid. We could drop the mic right now. We could drop the mic right now on that one. Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, that was so incredible, y'all. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. I'm gonna give y'all this DC flavor real quick, man. Y'all check this. Everybody from the DC know what this is. All we do in DC is 2 steps. Come on, y'all better get up. 2 steps in DC, y'all. You know, because we old school. Woo! Hey, Carol, you done smoked them in here tonight. I don't think they was ready for all that.
Hey, I dealt with
Hey, y'all, look, I told y'all we coming with it. We pulling the sheets off, people. Christina said she dancing in the bed. Tomorrow, y'all ready for that DC style? Everybody in the DMV know this song right here, y'all. We gave it to the world tonight. You do. Good God. Hey, Carl, I don't know what to do about that one there. You know? You got me stuck. Say your girl was out there on her wedding day. She is all up on your heels like what? And see, that's the thing, y'all. The flip side to that. The flip side to that is she on her wedding day. As an empath, you're thinking your wedding day is sacred.
That's what I was thinking, but
come on. Yeah, man.
Nothing.
Hey, look, we thinking on our wedding day.
Right.
For real. We thinking on our wedding day.
Right.
Everything is all good. Everything is all good. And it's not. If you getting down with a narc, it's not. They the night before, good God Almighty, you don't know what they was doing. Because anything goes with them.
Mm-hmm.
But now you seeing inside. It's nothing like being able to see the inside of what those walls are saying when you can see when somebody give you information about what their experience was with the narc, how the narc manipulated. You know, how that person, on a day you took as being sacred, you saying your vows before God, and you're just thinking that the rest of your life you with this person and you are taking on that responsibility, and they just trashing it. They just look at it like it's a joke, and you caught up in that situation for years. And people, I'm saying this because as an empath, we take that so seriously that we're willing to deal with a lot of abuse in a marriage. We deal with a lot of abuse in a marriage just because we have that much respect for the marriage, for the institution of marriage. And as you can see, man, that narc will right there behind with that marriage certificate. It's a joke to them. It's a complete joke. You know, and they laughing. She's sitting back laughing like it. She probably thought it was cute that she's on the phone. She phone boning with you, and she got a brand new husband right here.
Oh
yeah. Man.
I couldn't believe it. I had never been the whole time she was on her honeymoon. I had never been FaceTime so much ever.
What?
Yeah, I was being FaceTime around the clock.
Wow. Wow, man. That is
That's crazy.
damn. Toy Doster said my wedding night. Said that was the emptiest time for her. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all. That's what I'm saying. We get so caught up into thinking that people are at least we give them at least the benefit of the doubt the day you're getting married that they taking it seriously.
Mhm.
And now you can see they didn't take you seriously from the moment they met you.
No,
You're not being taken seriously.
right.
No, that's not part of what they do. You know, to a narc, their thing is, hey, you know what? I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm being who I am.
Mhm.
You know, I'm gonna keep on going and keep it flowing, and it's whatever. And whoever gets hurt, so
well. Yeah.
they just do not care. That's crazy. So you're saying that when she was about to get married,
Mhm.
she didn't give you one of those, look, baby, we're gonna have to, cut this off. I'm getting married, and
I looked up and she was like, I'm getting married next week. And I
next
was
week.
like, yeah, I didn't get like a month or nothing like that. It was like next week. And I was like, okay, congratulations. You know what I mean? Congratulations. That's less on me. I was still running my experiment at this time. But at the same time, I just wanted to wish her the best. She got married the next week or so, stayed married for like a month. And then she wanted to move out to Atlanta with me. And she was still married with the kids in the house. And I didn't want her to move out there with me. I didn't want to be involved. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. It just goes to show. It just goes to show. That's the level they on. That's where they're coming from. You're never gonna get a fair deal with a narc, people. You're never gonna get a fair deal. It's always gonna be some behind the back backstabbing, some shiftiness. You're never gonna get a fair deal. Oh yeah. Hey, look. Hey, listen, people. I told you I'm bringing out the big guns.
Okay.
Go ahead. There you go. Give it back. You finish it.
Okay. So she was saying that I want to be with you, and it's not gonna work out between me and him, and I'm ready to divorce. They weren't even married for not even a month or so.
A month.
Like a month.
A month in.
A month in.
I told people about another guy I knew dealing with a situation like that. That his ex she got married to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
She, by her account, she said it lasted 52 days, a month and a half. I said if she said it was 52 days, it probably didn't last a month.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people, we got an eyewitness right here. We got an eyewitness right here. A month after the marriage, people.
Yeah.
All of y'all who think that they just living good and chilling, they went off into the sunset with their new spouse, whatever. Talk to them. Tell them what they did.
Hey, for somebody that doesn't know how they are, and when they feel like they marry you, they got you. That mask gonna come off all day, and you have to tolerate it. They got you, and they're never gonna be satisfied. They're always gonna be bored. So it's not peaches and cream on the other side of the fence. It never is.
Never. If you're not a good person, you do not beget good deeds. You're not going to just live the good life. it may look good because of some material.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, a narc is always going to hide behind different things. They're going to hide behind material. They're
Mm-hmm.
going to have a mask.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to hide behind people, their children, people of influence,
Mm-hmm.
a title. They're always going to hide because to see them in their true self, you're looking at trash.
Yep.
You're looking at a rotten apple, and I mean rotten all the way to the middle with a worm in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. What you thought they were doing, and I'm saying that, and I'm keep pushing it on y'all because so many people, as you saw at the beginning of the broadcast, the first thing people want to know, let's talk about the other supply. Yeah, we talking about the other supply right now, and we talking about the one that they married. Okay, went and got married and everything. And I'm telling you, this is how they act after they get married.
Mm-hmm.
They're still going to be chasing you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not letting you go because they got divorced or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. They're not going to let you go just because they got married.
Right.
No, that marriage don't mean nothing to them.
So don't.
Nothing.
Just a piece of paper. That's it. All right.
Ooh, I can't pronounce your name, Cham. I'm sorry. New win. Why so? Okay. Then why do they stay in your face? In your face with it though. These two stay blocking the entrance of where I pay rent, screaming and calling each other on a daily basis. Why do they feel the need? I am not totally getting what you're saying on that, partner. I mean, I guess they put it. They want it in your face because they want you to believe it. You know, they want you to believe it that it's actually happening the way it's like. The way they're portraying it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course they want everybody to believe it.
Yeah, gotta keep a good image.
Tay said there's no way that they would have gotten better as a partner after discarding, in the case being discarded and jumping straight into another relationship. Exactly. You're not gonna, if they left you and they ran right into something, okay, they're dealing with you and they're getting married next week, tomorrow, whatever. No, they're not going anywhere to do good. They're going somewhere for destruction, people. They are master destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
Master destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stella Nova said every time he went to church, he would get so sick that he would need to leave. They tried to love bomb you by getting baptized. Say he got baptized. Say after getting married, he slept on the couch and wouldn't wear his ring. People, they are with you. They come to you and they get with you because you normalize them. Okay? You make them look normal to the rest of the world. That's it. They kind of play relationship or play married with you. But you're there as a trophy. Like, okay, I'm gonna put this trophy on the shelf so that when people looking at me and because everybody that knows the narc, they know they ain't about nothing. They friends and family, they know they ain't no good. And they really don't have any real true friends.
They sure don't.
They don't. They have people that know them and people who have known them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But the people who know them, they know that they know what's going on in the background. They know what type of personality they have. They know what type of, petty, cruddy stuff they doing.
Yes, sure do.
The people that truly know them, they know exactly what they about.
That's why they be so surprised to meet people like you.
Exactly.
Surprised that you in a relationship with this.
Exactly. I try to tell people that all the time. Like, y'all, if you ever notice when you meet family and friends and they like, oh man, you got a good one this time. oh wow, like how you get with this person? When that's your sign, that's your signal to run.
Head.
Right there.
For the head.
They're telling you messing with the wrong one.
Yep.
They telling you this is not the, oh my goodness, you don't know what you just did. You do not know, people. Look, Cynthia said their family members a snicker under their breath. They know what's going on.
I know what's up.
They get it. They get it. You know, and you sitting around there, you think you the prize, and they got everybody in the family just treat you like you just this great person. And wow, you know, you're so, you know, they really doing good. They got the, you know, and they got a good bond and good relationship and this and that, and you don't even have a clue. Man, everybody in the family and the friends, they all know, man. Joe, I just hope so-and-so keep it together long enough before they run this one away. Yes, indeed. They love him as well, said, dealing with an ex who pretended to be the victim of narc abuse. Woo! They all pretend to be the victim.
Always.
They all pretend to be victims.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, when you look at it, they're the type of people, after you get entangled with them, after you get entangled with them, they're going to take you around and, you know, they're going to show you off, not only because they know how bad they are, but see, when it comes to things like money, because I see how love is talking about it here. When it comes to things like money, they're going to always need help with money. They're going to do stuff like, you know, I remember having to refinance the house a few times just to pay off credit cards for her. You know, I mean, I try not to talk about her because it's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, but they're going to have you in a situation with everything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and the IRS. I mean, I ain't even going to put her business out there. I'm just not going to do it. But when it comes to like things you thought you was going to have some sacredness and you thought you would be able to relationship in a normal way, normal fashion, man,
it's not happening.
I'm gonna tell you, people, they are going to always do the opposite of whatever you thought. They are your worst nightmare. They're your worst. And I mean, the entire time, the thing that hurt when you see people putting stuff up there about how they went 20, 30, 40 years with somebody. They remember they putting up those years, but those were years of torture. Those were years they were getting cheated on the whole time. Those were years that they were pretending that they were in a relationship with you. And like you said, they're out there right now on your wedding day. On your wedding day. They never work. They don't have any fortitude towards anything.
They don't.
They don't. They don't even have fortitude for themselves, their children, pets, and they use anything to make themselves look like they are this, you know, I'm this balanced person. You know, I remember, you know, when I broke up with my narc, you know, we had a dog that her mother gifted to her before her mother passed. I just remember when she took the dog to live with her in her house. The dog died within a month. Okay, around that filthy, foul spirit. Okay, I'm sitting here. You cannot make this up. The dog died. Okay, I'm sitting here like, wow, man. And she always wanted a pet. People, you're around the foulest spirit that you ever going to be around. Okay, ain't nothing good in them. Ain't nothing. It's like I said, ain't nothing good in them. Yes,
they bring you to the lowest of the lowest of the
man.
Can't go no lower.
There you go. And then they got a nerve that won't leave you alone.
And yeah,
they won't leave you alone though.
and hoover and suck everything you got out.
There you go. There you go. We'll put you in all kinds of chaos, man. And then the smear campaign. I'm gonna tell y'all, I had to deal with that. I had to deal with the smear campaign. You know, she coming out. I mean, she was on. I was traveling.
Mm-hmm.
She be on the internet telling people she paid for my trips, all kinds of stuff. I could not. And the whole time she telling people that while she beating my phone up. I'm telling y'all, these people have no bottom. No bottom. Okay? No bottom. I mean, every day it's going to be something new.
Yep.
Something different.
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
Yes.
You know, and then the crazy part was I think at the end when everything was broken up, everything was done, that's when everybody came out and told it. I made a video about that last week. Man, people, when you break up with that person, man, that's when all everybody coming out the woodwork. And they gonna tell it. They gonna tell it. I mean, you know, you're gonna have friends that's gonna step to you and tell you how dirty they are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Even some of her friends put her out there. Put her out there. I said, boy, boy, oh boy.
They wouldn't dare say any of that, and when you needed to hear it. But
nah, exactly. But you know what? I think I got it because you know, I think that a lot of people just felt like, wow, you know, a lot of people felt like, wow, that's really, you know, that's really a serious issue. This is a good person. So a lot of times, people will pull you to the side. Now, I'm saying I got pulled to the side, but it was way late in the game.
Yeah.
It was way late in the game. You know, but better late than never. So people, when somebody does give you that info, don't turn it into a tool to use and triangulate everybody. Take it as a tool to say, I got somebody help me out, told me what I was dealing with, and bam, I'm out of that tragedy. I'm done with that tragedy. Man. I agree. Yeah, I would tell y'all my whole story, but I'm putting it in a book because I ain't just giving that one away. I'm telling y'all, I was with a dirty joint. Oh, it was dirty. I ain't just got all this wisdom from being with somebody that was all right. Okay?
Let me ask you a question, Hario.
Go ahead.
How long were you dating her before, or do I have to wait to get the book?
No. That was cool. We were dating for about a year.
Okay.
We got married because she got pregnant within that time. You know what I'm saying? And she asked me to marry her. I'm gonna just keep it real. She asked me to get married. I was like, Slim, this ain't a marriage situation. It was chaos. But I did it. I ain't gonna sit there and put it all on her. I went along with it. You know, I went along with it. But, you know, even at that time, I was young. I think I was like 24, you know, and it was rough, man. That thing was terrible. And people would look at our lives and would swear we just the happiest, got it going on is couple ever. And they had no clue the chaos I had to go home to every day. And that's what I'm saying. Like the things that we do as an empath, just in the name of marriage, just in the name of marriage,
right?
People, man, we will go through hell. We will go through hell in the name of, hey, I'm married and I'm gonna stick this out. And I was talking to actually 2 different clients this week that was really struggling with, you know, just like they realized that it's over. But as an empath, it's like you need that push out of the relationship, especially out of a marriage.
Right.
You know, if you separated from them, you just giving them time and space.
Right.
Because in the back of your mind, you still kind of got hope they're going to one day get it together, but they never get it together. They're never going to get it together. People, they're never going to get it together. It's too many examples that we have, not only on my videos, but other people's videos where you're watching in the comments how people talk about that narc never changed. They never change. They never get it together. It's going to be just a hard luck story, one after another.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You're going to just have a continuous story.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps getting worse. You're like, dang.
Yep.
Like, when does this get better? And that's all it's going to be. And like I said, in the end, they don't even have the dignity to just go off and stay away.
Right.
Stay your dirty, no good, raggedy behind away. Don't nobody want you. Ain't nobody checking for you. Nobody. Stay where you're at. Stay.
Right.
Don't leave us alone. Don't nobody want you. Ain't nobody thinking about you.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? Like, really, wasn't life really so great and wonderful? You know, while you was doing your thing, do your thing. Stick to your thing. You know, they can't do it. They can't do it. It's all about, hey, you know what? You might be all right. You might be doing all right. You might have gotten yourself together.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And also, people, if y'all think for 1 minute they don't have different fake accounts watching you on your social media, on your pages, I promise you they're watching.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you they're watching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they don't have a life for real. You know, their whole life is a cycle, and you've seen the cycle. You've watched that movie play over and over.
And
that's all their life ever is going to be.
Sure is.
That's it.
That's right.
That's all it's ever going to be. It's a bunch of crap.
Yep.
All it's ever going to be. Just repeating that repetitive cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Just go, okay, I'm going to meet somebody. I'm going to triangulate. I'm going to be having fun. I'm going to be doing slick stuff back and forth behind the back. That's life to a narc.
Yep.
That's life to them. But then when they get out there and you let them just get to go doing what they do and leave them alone, you think they're going to leave you alone?
No. And everybody they run into, everybody they deal with, all they leave is a path of destruction.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody they deal with, people. They didn't go to the next person and just turn their life around. They didn't go to the next person and get saved. And now they're in the front pew of the church or something. No. That's not who they are.
Mm-mm.
They in that person's face, wreaking havoc, taking them through a bunch of mind games.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, y'all, if y'all don't see who their new supply is, or the person who got promoted, if y'all don't see him, that just means they promoted the person and the person got the hell out of Dodge. That's all. They just got the hell away from that trash and ran away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Laughing at him like, wow. and they praying. Oh, please, Lord, don't ever let my exes run into my currents.
Uh-huh.
Don't ever want them. That is one conversation, people. They dread.
Yes.
They never want y'all to link up.
That's a double whammy. That's a loss. You messing up. I know I messed up with you, but now you messing with the other supply that I have. If I don't want to deal with you, I have to have somewhere else to go to. Don't you dare mess that up. Don't you do it.
You ain't got to. They gonna mess it up. Because that's all they do. That's all they good for, is messing up everything.
Mm-hmm.
They mess up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. You could. The thing about it is, you couldn't put them in a functional relationship if you tried. If they interviewed everybody on the planet, you're never going to see them in something that they're going to just, oh, wow, this is a great situation. I'm going to act right.
Right. Right.
Do it.
Oh no. They don't know. They don't like healthy, functional. They like dysfunction. That's the only way they can do it. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. That's where they dwell. You know, around somebody who's trying to put something nice together.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they excel, when they're able to come in that and just wreck it.
Yeah.
Completely wreck it.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're happy. They are absolutely happy. Oh my goodness. It is so, yeah. So look, y'all, we could be in here all for the next 6 weeks. Talking about these things. We're not gonna do it like that. We're not gonna do it like that tonight, y'all. Tonight, we're gonna take it on out of here, and we're gonna go ahead and say, you know, get ready for the love bomb at the end, because we made it through another week.
Yes.
And for the people who still dealing with the situation, who trying to make it through, and you know, listen, we here for you.
Right.
So I want y'all to go over here. I want y'all. My girl got a new page out. She just getting on the scene. I want y'all to give her a little love. You know, subscribe to her page.
Please.
Tell them what the page is. Give them the page.
Narcs hate they love us. Because they love us. They want to be us.
They want to be us.
They want to be us. That's what they get said.
That's right. And they want to be us. Also, I don't know how many of y'all have joined my Facebook group. It's Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. Look here. Man, we talk every day, man, and we having good conversations.
Yeah.
It's a safe place you can go and you can express yourself. And it's a place where you can feel free to be vulnerable. It's a closed group, so you gotta ask to get in the group. But if you send a request, you know, I'll let you right on in there. You know, I think we got about 1,200 people in there right now, and everybody is like loving it.
Love, family.
It's all love in there, y'all.
Yes.
All love up in there. It's all love in there. And that's what we doing. We got any love in the house?
Y'all gonna drop them hearts or what?
Anybody? Ain't nobody loving themselves in here? You done made it through another week? Some of y'all made it through a week with a narc. Come on. Come on, you got to give yourself a hand clap. You made it. Everybody in here love themselves. I love me some me. What y'all gonna do?
Can't nobody be me like me.
How y'all feel? How y'all feel out there? Huh? Y'all love yourselves?
Yeah.
I love myself to no end. Man, we took it. Hey, Carol, we took it over an hour this night.
We did.
Good. Goodness gracious. Look, y'all gotta go check my girl out, man. She is on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? Well spoken. She rough around the edges. That's why I like it. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all can see, she cold with it. She cold, but she coming straight with it, giving you the inside scoop you've been looking for the whole time.
Because of the man right here, the king right here.
Here we go.
Motivating me.
I love me. Look at that. Look at that. All of them. We in love with ourselves, y'all. Hey, look, thanks. We're gonna keep on doing this every week. You know, Motivational Monday. We're gonna get on here on Monday, man. It's gonna be a motivational Monday. So y'all better get ready for it. And Wednesday. Y'all know we had a serious debate this week in the group about how we going back and forth about the love bomb. Right now, we still with it. The love bomb on Wednesday. The love bomb after every show.
Yeah.
With the love bomb, we're not letting that narc get that back from us.
Nope.
You know, no, it's not gonna happen. Not ever.
They take enough from us.
So look, guys, I also am working on putting this class together. You know, again, I started it before, and again, I just set it up. It was set up in a way, I didn't set it up. It was set up in a way where we could not go forward with it. I'm gonna just leave that right there. I'm setting it up myself this time, and I'm going to give everybody inside information about how you can reach out, how you can get, you know, because I know one-on-one sessions, that can be a little costly sometimes. This one is being set up in a way where it's going to be something so small. If you got a cell phone, I know you can afford this easily. And it's several sessions for something small, and you're just sharing the space with like 5 or 6 people. So, yeah, I'm going to be announcing that later on this week. Also, if you need coaching, you know, hey, that's how I get down. We get it in. When that one-on-one, look, we're going to get to the cure. We're going to get to the cure. If you're going through it and you're trying to figure out why you can't get over the pain and what's holding you back from that happy place, hey, just set it up. You get on my calendar, inbox me. I'll put you on. I can give you the link for my calendar. Okay? And hey, we just gonna end it out right here. And we're gonna see y'all on the next one next week on Monday. Motivational Monday. Go check out my girl. Get in the group. There it is. Thank you, thank you. Man, I love y'all. I love you. I love each and every one of you. The same way y'all love me, I love you right back. Yes, indeed. Love you right back. And we're going to keep our relationship good.
Yes.
We're going to keep our relationship good. That's all. We're going to prove that you can have a relationship and it doesn't have to be crazy.
Right.
There it is.
Right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.